Hi, this is Julie from the Sewing Palace in Helena, Montana. And Burr, it's cold outside, but we're ready for spring. And we've got some great little projects for you that'll warm you right up and make you think of spring. And I want to just show you how they are. You've got an afternoon that you want to just do something, you're going to be able to get these done. So that's the best part. So first we have these little hangers that are great for spring, and they come in every season. So we've got Hop out here. Now what's so great about these is they're done in the machine embroidery. So the whole thing, all this perfect little applique, all the stitching, all the quilting is completely done in the hoop. And then the other part is you're just going to put your fabric on top, which is a small little square. It's going to sew around it, and you flip and turn it all in the hoop. So these little got a nice cup of tea in an afternoon, and you will have a great project. So we have the little Hop one here, but we also have the Luck of the Irish. So if you're Irish, you certainly have to have one, and it won't take you any time to get them done, but they do have all the seasons, and we can get those for you. So a nice little fun project to get done. Now, we also got some new vinyl in. Isn't it beautiful? This is an organic cotton vinyl, and it's just great, so you can do wonderful things. We've got a lot of people doing oils these days. These would make great pouches or little bags for your oils, but they're wonderful. Who doesn't love a pouch to put something in? So we're going to show you how to do this great little bag here, and you're going to be able to put things in it. Clear vinyl so you can see through it, so you know what's in there, and they're just fast and easy. Again, another quick little project that you can come in and see us show you how to do that. So it's kind of fun, but beautiful, beautiful piece of fabric. Then we have this great little table runner. Doesn't it make you smile? It's just so cheerful. You can even see the flowers that are growing underneath your snow piles out there. So we have them in a kit, which is really a nice little fun kit with all the strips. They're 2.5-inch strips already cut, and your binding in there as well for you. So that's ready to go. Or you can pick up the pattern and make it with your own fabrics. Now, this is wonderful, and it gives you a nice little table runner out of that. But maybe you want a bed runner or something bigger. If you purchased your own fabrics, you could make it nice in any size you want it to be, and maybe even a small baby quilt if you wanted to. So let me show you how fast they go together, because this is a really fast little project. Takes no time. Probably it'll take you more time to quilt it than it will to piece the whole thing. So I've kind of started by sewing it together a little bit. So it's very simple cutting with those strips at 2.5 inches. And then it's kind of a courthouse step log cabin, so it's really easy to assemble. So you're just going to sew 2 sides and then press, and sew your other 2 sides and press. So you're just going to go like that. And then once you're done making the block, you're going to go ahead and put your last piece of the white on the block right there, so that you have this assembly that looks like this in your block. So you make a bunch of those, and you're done, and that's it. It goes together slick as it can be. So another fast project on those cold, cold, snowy days. And let me show you one more thing I'm so excited about. You know how you get new products and you see them and you're like, well, how do those work? Are they any good? You have to try them out. Well, I have fallen in love with these because there's so many good things. One, the rulers, there's lots of different ones, but if you can see, they don't slide around. When you put them on the fabric, they stay in place. That's our hardest thing. We have a hard time keeping them in place. They're not going to move on you. That's awesome. So they, like I said, they come in lots of different sizes. Then I have a new rotary cutter here. So these are Quilter's Select brand, and they're made by Alex Anderson. And she's known for great tools and great patterns and great instructions. So this is weighted really heavily, so it's easy to use. So if you're having trouble with your hands with arthritis, or you can't ever get a good cut, the weight on this allows you to do a really nice cut. So I'm going to show you how that works. But isn't it great how that does? But the best thing of all is our mats. How many of you just go crazy because you've melted your mat, it's curled up? Well, I'm here to tell you this is the best mat ever. So look what I'm doing to this. And it doesn't even care, because what's it doing? It's gonna flatten right out. I haven't ruined my mat because, oops, somebody accidentally rolled it up or left it sitting cattywampus on something. It flattens right out, and that surface is not damaged. So that's pretty amazing. So let's put our fabric on here, and I just want to take a second to show you about how the rulers and the cutters work. So at first it might be just a little bit unusual because you can't really slide it because your fabric's going to slide around. Wow, great, because guess what? You don't want it to slide around. But when you have your ruler in place, it's going to stay where it is. It's going to hold that. So I'm lining this up, and I'm going to take my cutter and push the button here. So when I push the button, I'm going to tap down, and it actually, believe it or not, is open and ready to cut. Doesn't look like it. So we're going to go ahead and cut, and you don't have to push very hard. You just glide through there. Isn't that great? And you tap the back side and it's closed. So now that's not going to come apart. You're not going to cut someone accidentally or leave it open. You want to see it again? Guess what? It's left and right-handed. So if you're left or right-handed sewer or cutter, it doesn't matter. There it goes. There it is, and tap, and you're done. Now the other thing that's kind of cool, you can tap it, the back here, and open it really wide if you're doing thicknesses like battings and heavy things that you want to cut. So you're just going to tap it back in place. Then once I'm close, I tap it and it's closed and set it down. So it works super great. So you have to come by the Sewing Palace and see us so you can get a demo on all of these fun things that we're making and pick up a project for your winter. So this is Julie from the Sewing Palace in Helena, Montana. Come in soon.